Thanks.
Before you submitted it, that's when I.
John, really, they put Wiggins into a, ag sec. They did it.
I didn't
Wow.
have to call them, when I called them that day, we did it that day.
Wow.
So the way, all they did was wait for that order.
This is Wilson on page 37.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On October 14th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a major crash call at 300 West Loop in Harris County, Texas, after the defendant's motor vehicle crashed into a tree. Upon arrival, the officers observed the defendant outside her motor vehicle and observed the defendant with a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, bloodshot eyes, and swaying while speaking. The defendant admitted to drinking and advised she was driving. The defendant also stated she knew she was intoxicated and that she shouldn't have been operating a motor vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 4 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath. The results were 0.132 and 0.137.
Okay. All right, Ms. Wilson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
I have one in Arkansas. Yes, but it's valid.
License, please.
Your Honor, we don't have a driver's license on file in our system.
Okay. Do you live in Houston now?
Yes.
How long have you lived in Houston?
3.5 months.
Are you planning on staying?
Yes.
Okay, it's time that you surrender that license. You have to get a Texas driver license.
Okay.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 21.
What do you do for a living?
I do Uber Eats and I do hair. Like I'm a self-employed, so I do a lot of things on my own, like hair and stuff like that. It's social media influencer.
You have liability insurance in your name.
Insurance.
You have car insurance in your name.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have. Yes, I do.
How?
I have insurance with Amex
Who pays for it?
and my sister together.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was under my mom at first,
Okay,
but
well, I don't want you to drive unless you 100% know that you have car insurance. I want you to look it up.
yes, I do.
Okay, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using any kind of alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You understand? No more alcohol, no more illegal drugs. That includes marijuana. Don't smoke. Otherwise, I will put you in jail. You understand?
Yes.
Did you want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, man? Okay. Steven's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria. Eventually, you'll pre-shop for your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Okay? Please.
I don't see it.
This is page 12 through. Counsel for reset.
Good morning, Mr. Drew.
Yes, sir.
You have a lawyer today?
I'm very close to being able to pay for one.
One more
probably.
time?
Yes, sir. I have
I
spoken.
don't want to get into the details.
Yes, sir.
I understand that. Do you have a Texas driver license?
Sir.
Okay, it's probably going to be suspended now because you've not retained an attorney.
Sir, I have a hearing on the 28th with Texas Department.
I would get a lawyer before that,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, we'll give you 30 days and good luck, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. If you come here again and test positive, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Don't use anything.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll let him go till the next time he comes back, we'll test him again. All right,
How much time?
well, whatever reset you gave him for THA, it's cool. All right, man.
May I make this?
No,
No.
I don't say anything.
Yes, sir.
Don't use.
Yes, sir.
All right, Judge, next is page 15, Garza, T. Kamara.
Mr. Garza, do you have a lawyer today?
So,
What are you doing about that?
sorry,
What are you doing about that?
I'm trying to just see what I could do to see. I mean, I
You
spent
need a
lot of time
lawyer.
waiting.
You're facing a lot of time in jail.
Can I get one appointed?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a lift technician, automotive lift technician.
Okay, how much money do you make a month?
Thousands.
You don't qualify for a lawyer. You make too much money. You have to be at the poverty guideline to qualify for a lawyer. Who do you live with?
Solo.
Are you married?
Why is there a lifetime? I mean, there's just a small amount of marijuana. I mean, I don't understand why it's a lifetime in jail.
Mr. Garza, it's against the law. You don't live in California. You don't live in Arizona. You don't live in Las Vegas, where it may be legal. This is Texas. And in Texas, unless, limited exceptions, by and large, it's against the law. You just can't. You don't like it, there are other states. But here, in today's and age, with the legislature that we have, marijuana is illegal. If you don't like it, go get a hold of your congressman, go get a hold of your state senator and change the law. That's the way to go about doing it. But sitting here and complaining with us, this is not the right forum. You're facing a lot of time and you need a lawyer to represent you. Have you done any research as to looking into any lawyers?
I have been talking to a lawyer, but I just didn't know how far it would be. So is it possible to have like an extra few days?
Facing 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So it's quite a bit of time.
Yes, sir. I have a little bit more time so I can get a lawyer. Okay.
How many lawyers have you spoken to?
Well, I've only spoken to a few, but nobody's taking anybody right now. So they're all busy. So I
You
keep
haven't
calling.
spoken to enough. There's a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. It's like going to buy a car. You go to the right dealership to what you can afford. You don't go to a Bugatti, you don't go to a Porsche, you don't go to a Ferrari dealership when you're starting out. Go to, Honda, Toyota, whatever it may be. And like when you're buying a car, you haggle with them, like with the same thing with a lawyer. You haggle with the lawyer. 99% of them will put you on a payment plan where you pay a couple $100s a month and they'll represent you. But that's how it goes. Unless you meet the poverty guidelines, that is when we appoint lawyers.
Okay.
How old are you?
32.
Okay. Who are you married? Do you have kids?
I do, but they're with their baby mother.
Do you pay child support? How much?
They're on the side. We don't go through the court system. I just pay her out.
Okay, well, all right. So what we'll do is we'll give you more time. I'll have you sign a receipt. We'll give you 30 days. If you need to call 30, call 30. That's what it takes.
All right, sweet.
Go ahead and sign for your reset. Garza, Jermaine? Judge, this one just had to submit a financial affidavit. So he doesn't have to go with this. Page to the clerk, page 17, Gonzalez, Vanessa, come on up. Page 17.
Morning. No, sir. Sir?
Tell me what you're doing about that.
Well, right now I was forced to get my own apartment, so I'm a little behind with my bills and catching up with my money. So I will have to have some more time to find a lawyer and to be able to afford one.
Tell me why you were forced to get your own apartment. What do you mean by that?
Because I was
Living before?
with my brother in the house, so I was pushed out the house. And then, yeah. 2,
Married?
no, sir.
support for the children?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look, okay? I need to know everything about you. Don't put just zeros on everything because I'm gonna send it right back to you. I need to know what money you have coming in, what you pay out, and then we'll take a look, okay? Yes, ma'am, please. Good job, Melissa.
Page 21, list, Marcus. Twenty-one.
Mr. List, do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I just need a little bit more time to come up with the money.
Okay, we'll give you more time.
Appreciate it.
Mr. List, are you driving at this time?
No.
Okay, there's an affidavit, don't drive. I know it's tempting, don't do it. You're gonna be doing a lot of time in jail. You understand?
Sure.
Okay, please.
Page 23, Matthews, come on up.
Yeah, okay.
Here, I can do it.
Matthews is right behind that volume.
Judge Stevens is his attorney. I don't know why he said we're going to put you today. Right there, yeah.
These bond violations.
So he's,
So,
tell him that.
oh, hold on a second, let me see, let me make sure, give me a second. It's because the case is a year and a half old and he's taken off 1, 2,
So.
3, at least 3 different occasions.
Okay.
Yeah, tell him that he can stay outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's supposed to be here and he's supposed to have, we gave him from 10-11, we gave him 1 week to get everything done, which was so, yeah, he needs to, yeah,
Come on.
just make sure he's masked
Okay.
and stay, and then we gotta let Josh know.
Okay.
Mr. Matthews, do you have a lawyer today? What are you doing about that?
No.
Have you spoken to anyone? How many did you call?
Oh, 5.
Okay.
They were right around like $2,000 or something like that.
You may need to contact more. 5 is just not enough. I have people that, call 10, 20, maybe 25, There's someone out there for you. Just you need to put a little bit more legwork into it,
Yeah, I can. I can't work right now, bro, so.
Why are you not working?
Well, last time we made some parking issues too. You took my driver's license. I drive for a living.
You're going 120 something miles or I don't remember, 2,500 cases. I can't remember every single case, but there's a reason why we do what we do, right? But so how else are you sustaining yourself now? I'm not going to talk to you about the case. How else are you supporting yourself?
I'm living on my savings right now. It's almost gone.
Okay, how much do you have there? Well, let's do this. I'll have you fill out an application. I don't want you to say it out loud now, but I need to know everything about you. If you're going to. Did what?
I filled one out last time we were here.
I don't have it. Fill one out for me and I'll take a look and I'll see whether you qualify, but I need to know everything about you, how much money you have at the bank, what you pay out, what you got coming in, how many cars you have, and then we'll take a look to see if you qualify.
Judge, we have an arraignment that I skipped over
Okay.
on page 23.
We need you to swear to. Who's next, Vic?
Next, judge, is page 36. Webb, come on up. Jason.
Good morning, Mr. Webb.
You get a public defender.
I need more hair. I'm not gonna get it.
Got implants now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm James.
Mr. Webb, what have you been doing looking for a lawyer?
I was gonna try to get one. We got a family lawyer, but she ain't gonna take the case for me. Elaine Michaels. She's a divorce attorney though. She's a family
It's a
friend.
good idea because a jack of all trades is a master of nothing, right? When you get a criminal case, you need a criminal defense lawyer. You don't use a family law lawyer. It's like when you need heart surgery, you don't go to a podiatrist who works on feet, right? Same thing with a lawyer here. What have you done to look for a lawyer?
I was gonna come back here and see if I can get a public defender. Cause I can't afford one right now.
Why?
Just, dang, it's I do AC work and it's cold out. It's the winter time, it's seasonal work.
I mean, it just ended, right? And people still need AC. What kind of income do you make a month? How much money do you make a month?
I mean, right now it's slow. It's been slow. So I own my own business and it's just slow year. So my wife actually owns the business. So I own an AC business and I do the work. She does the office side of it. And it's just been a slower year.
Okay. How much money you making a month?
I don't know. My wife takes care of it all. I couldn't tell you how much money I make in a month. I mean,
So we'll give you an application and we'll send you home with it. We'll have your wife fill it out and then you can bring it back next time.
okay.
Okay? Do you have a lawyer today?
No, sir.
What are you doing about that?
Well, since I just got a job, actually today was my first day, so right now I haven't got the opportunity to have the lawyer, but I will get it on the next court date.
Okay. Do you have some kind of income coming in?
Sir.
Okay, so we give you more time? You'll be okay? All right, okay. You're gonna head on over to Victoria. We'll have you sign a receipt. Okay? Please.
This way.
Good morning, Mr. Seastrong. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I have my application and my insurance for the lawyer. For the court appointment.
Give it to them. I'll take a look at it.
Yes.
All right. Ready? Yes, sir.
Mr. Kelly, you tested negative. Test came out negative, y'all.
For everything?
Yes.
Did you got the result back on Kelly?
Yes, two is negative.
Oh, great. Okay, wonderful. We'll just reset you then. Oh, let me see. Is it a true first? Can you run an NCIC just in case? Mr. Kelly, come on up. I saw the laundry list of ailments that you have. All I'm asking is that you just don't use. And as long as you can abide by that, you and I will be fine. Okay? If you go to jail, I'm assuming you take a ton of medication, right? Right. Putting you in jail would be a really bad thing, especially when you're taking all that medication. So when you're out there in the free world, monitor what you're doing, what you're consuming, so that you don't put yourself in any kind of peril for having to go in. I'm not asking for much.
Just given the defendant's criminal history, and the fact that he's already requested for this gram to be off, I mean, if you're gonna order that this gram is off, then that's okay, but we are gonna ask that an alternative be put in place.
Counsel.
We have no objections to that, Joe.
So just a portable device, I guess? Okay, I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I guess that was the real intent, was because of the ailment to take off the scram. Okay, I'm okay with it. Yeah, just if you want to let them know, and then I'll pay for it as well. That way it won't come out of his pocket. Okay?
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
okay, all right, just be safe, okay? All right. Ready? Amen.
Mr. Frederick?
Mr. Frederick, come up. Why are you using Mr. Blanc? Why are you using marijuana?
I mean, it's because I have cancer.
No dope means no dope. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in jail. You are not allowed to use while you're on bond. Do you understand? I understand that you may have cancer, but not while you're on bond for DWI. Do you understand? If I find that you're using again, I'm going to put you in jail. Do not use. You're set for trial on Tuesday. Be here because we're going to go. Do you understand? But if I find that you're using again, it's over. All right, Herman.
Thank you, Honor.
See you in a week.
We don't need to reset that since it's already set for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you as well.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, next, tomorrow, no problem.
You know, life is really short. It really, really is. And when you are on a self-destructive path, you tend to bring other people down with you. You may not intend to do it. You may not want to, but the reality is that when you are on a path of self-destruction, in whatever it may be, that destruction radiates everywhere else. And what we do here is try to prevent that from happening. And I see you, and it makes me sad because you're imploding in front of us.
Sir, I feel like I've been trying to do everything you wanted. November 5th, I have an appointment to get my license. I signed up with Harris Health. I'm doing all the classes you wanted.
When you come here, you act like you have a halo on your head, but when you get out there in the free world, it's a completely different matter, Mr. Frederick, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you tested positive for alcohol. Because of that, I'm taking you in. Goes with you.
I mean, it doesn't, all the stuff that I was supposed to do doesn't matter. It's just I drank alcohol, so everything's gone.
It's all the other stuff that's going on is what's really important to me.
But that's what I've done. All the work you wanted me to do.
Oh. It'll be on the other side, courtroom side.
Council for Lisa?
No, behind the bench. Who do you live with? Why can't you afford a lawyer?
For a job. That's about it.
You tell me you make $2,000 a month.
Just landscaping, that's all. And most of that go to my daughter.
You pay child support. So how, what are you talking about? Most of it goes to your daughter.
Order in the court.
Paying for her clothes, she growing, paying for food throughout the day and the week. That's about it.
Who has custody of your daughter? Okay, are y'all not together?
No, sir.
And how many kids you got?
Just one.
You didn't put any of that on here. You put here that you have $2,000 is for one salary, and then you have an additional income of $2,000. That's $4,000 a month. Sorry? You didn't put that you have a child. You put down that you have total expenses of $140 a month. So you make $4,000 a month and you have expenses of $140 a month. So
$500 a week.
It says here, other income, $2,000. What's that?
That's the total. What you mean?
Okay. How much money do you give to your child?
Truth be told, I spend almost $200, $300, $400 a week on
Good.
just appliances.
That's, the child needs it. So kids need money. They're, you know, just if you don't stop working, they still need food, they still need clothes. So you have to continue to work. And then when you play big boy games, like having a child, there's big boy expenses that come with having a child. The problem is, Mr. Roberts Clay, you can't be doing landscaping for the rest of your life. So
it was just for now until being time being out actually coming to actually put out I had a recruiter for the Army come to take me and I hit them up and stuff like that.
That's great.
I was just wondering if you would let me do that first. I was trying to actually go get my driver's license so I can drive 18 wheelers. My auntie got a business, a truck driving business.
Do you have a driver's license now? You can't drive unless you have a license. You have to go get
Can I get my
your.
driver's license?
Of course you can. I told you that you can't drive because you don't have a license. You need to go get a license.
That's fine.
Shh. So you need to go to DPS. There's one on South Gessner. So go there, tell them that I want to apply for my license. You'll have to first take a written test, then you take the driving test. And once you do both of those things, if you do get your license, then I will let you drive. But not until you have a license, and you have to have car insurance as well. No driving until you have car insurance. All right, I'll appoint your lawyer today, Mr. Roberts Clay. But you know what? The Army, that's a really great idea because the Army is a really great idea because that might give you, I'm telling you, because if you go to the Army, number one, it'll give you structure. Number two, with the GI Bill, they'll pay for you to go to school. It's amazing. You need to do that, man. I'm telling you, that'd be the best thing for you. All right, go ahead, just take a seat and we'll be back with you shortly.